AA 50 states.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, use a dub, man. Expensive cars, expensive jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to lose your car. Then had the nerves to get mad up in that hotel. Cause I fell asleep in that other bitch pussy, oh well. 6'9", Billy Otto, y'all gon' get them shells. I sold my soul to the devil, I'm gon' burn in hell. Nowadays you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man.
Can't do that. I told that nigga, well, fuck it, I'll blow a nigga logo off his hat.
Hey, AV, I'm out this motherfucker. 4XTRAS!
Hey, please slap that bitch.
What up, niggas? They done let
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Hey, bitch, I got the city lit. Off the bat. Hey, nigga, I'ma do my shit. Off the bat. I really made it out the trench. Off the bat. Real nigga finally made it rich. Off the bat. Off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back, off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back, off the back, off the back. Off the back, I'm really tripping. Off the back, off the back, off the back, they know I'm crippin'. Off the back, I'm really tripping. They know I got it on me off the back, I ain't slipping off the back. Yo, I'm from Westside 40. They call me 4XTRAS, and you know I keep it 40 off the back. Who got love for the glove? Mozzie in the city, we get love from the blood. We get love from the hood, from Crenshaw to Fig, from the hood to the dub. We get love from the hood, from Crenshaw to Fig, from the hood to the dub. Hey, bitch, I got the city lit. Off the back. Hey, nigga, I'ma do my shit. Off the back. I really made it out the trench. Off the back. Real nigga finally made it rich. Off the back. Off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back, off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back, off the back, off the back. Hey, nigga, this another anthem for the city, from the land, where niggas hit your gutter and your Ricky. Niggas know the west side, it get tricky, tap in. When you hit that LAX, get in with me, I'm a legend. If I'm on it, it's a hit off the bat. You niggas can't take the west off the map. I run up on me, bitch, I'm pulling out the strap off the back. I blow a nigga logo off his hat. Stop playing, nigga, tell him who you do it for. For the Bloods and the Crips, no studio. Don't talk down on me, don't step in my lane. Bitch, they call me Big Captain, put respect on my name. Hey, bitch, I got the city lit. Off the bat. Hey, nigga, I'ma do my shit. Off the bat. I really made it out the trench. Off the bat. Real nigga finally made it rich. Off the back. Off the back, off the back. Off the back, off the back, off the back, off the back.
Hydro.
Aye, it's King Bill, nigga. Northside Islands. Oh, I'm on the 4-5 bigs. Island, free the Knicks, nigga. You can't just walk on, nigga. Aye. Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first. P. Patrolling through the set till my feet hurt. Patrolling. Go get the Corvette, nigga, reverse. Them mops ain't a threat, nigga, we worse. Out. Northside Knicks on Vassar. Vassar. Bitch on my dick, I'm finna bracker. Finna bracker. Bet I get rich if I bracker. Bet. Make a right on town, nigga, heads to hoe. Right. I'm finna set this bitch down right in front of the stove. Right. Then go get loaded on Logan. I'm loaded. 4-5 Glock still smoking. I'm smoking. 6 shots left, reloaded. Reloaded. Tryna catch an op nigga out Loki. Don't get scared when we turn on Gary. Nah. Right after this, I'm finna pop a cherry. Nigga, don't be a bitch like Halle Berry. Nah. Put that little nigga on the obituary. Yeah, nigga, jump out, do your shits. This the remix. Do. Wanna
Yeah. It's your boy, Young and Jefe. Don't care about number with the checks. Say.
KBL, you a menace.
Shit, yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills whack. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shot to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shot to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Impact and make it gooey. When I terrorize like Stewie. Gun chest, 10 choppers. Take my chances with this Uzi. Lil' baby, she might lose me. Attitude, my fashion booty. I'm attentive with this duty. Like my bitch is bad with booty. Hero Deo, get some Louis. True religion, little Gucci. Black and Asian like Karuchi. Teacup, she dress her Poochie. Keep a hammer, count this Moochie. Y'all be tripping off they coochie. DPs I beat like Boosie. Chopsticks with this sushi. Real hot boy like Tunchi. Blood stains on my blue feet. Navy with my crew meet. Clean up crew be too neat. Pros be moving too deep. All my roads been too steep. Rode them like I'm too deep. Daily like the news week. Money hustle, new streak. See and hate like who he. Solid rock come through me. Legend like I'm Bruce Lee. See these hoes, they group deep. Ruthless from that one street. Roof Chris when I won't steak. Niggas want that update. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shot to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shot to make the news. We just step.
Fucking with me, nigga.
Runner.
Hey, we back up in this bitch right here, right?
Bloc.
Hey, it's ball game. Hey.
It be the brokest bitches that be popping it on 40 luck. Before I pay a bitch, my evil ass catch the Holy Ghost. I'm kicking beefs off, that means you die before you see the smoke. I know this bitch ain't shit, but I still fuck around and eat it though. Purple jeans like they jumped up out the Peter rolls. I got a bitch that say everything I need, she still get cheated on. Me and PC running through these hoes, you know what we be on. And I don't care if you call her white, she still get cheated on. I really wanna head up in this club, but I got blick on me. My cousin couldn't fit it in her purse cause they got stick on it. Air a nigga out, I swear I ain't tryna miss homie. And I ain't never been pressed to slide on my big homies. Point me to this money and I come and split that bag with you. Plus I got a bitch that might let me hit that ass with you. I be in the trenches, but T4 be trying to get me out. But they just cracked on us, so I ain't even trying to hang out. Diamonds on my fingers, on my gang sign be blinging up. When I went to jail, my bitch was acting like she single, but when I touched down, that bitch, I swear to God that she in love. When all these niggas telling me it's love, was trying to figure it up. Rolling 40 crib, and ooh, it be the war cry. Jumping out the bins, rolling weed, getting more high. My Cuban bitch, a lawyer, say they used to call her 4 eyes. Now when I fuck her with her glasses on, she be more fire. Humpty Dumpty sat up on the wall, but then he fell off. The same way these niggas in the hood be fucking bread off. Playing with my money, that'll knock a nigga head off. And what the fuck about he finna do with his head off? Fresher than your nigga, and he know it with his dirty ass. If I pull these bottoms out the closet, I hurt his ass. The ops got the homie, now we tryna give a murder back. And we ain't got too many homies with attempted murder raps. I have a new baby, but the park is like the heart of me. When I lost my brother here, felt like I lost a part of me. I don't kick it with a lot of bitches, I'm with Breezy, yeah. And if she run through that bitch, you know I'm that nigga next. 50 cal chunky, I can't fit it in the stash spot.
Real ass nigga, bro. Leave me alone, bitch, for real. Tired of rapping circles around niggas, bro, this shit too easy. No weirdo ass nigga. See no evil. Shots fired, this the last clip. We only make deals with the dealer shit. No deal, nigga. This the perfect beat for me to kill a snake. Hood hopper, pyro, they used to be a crib. Take it back to Denver, blood, we had you shook. Had them shook. I ran out the Hollies, that's a bad look. Bad luck. I'm only getting started, Brody, let me cook. You fail when you didn't slide for nothing. On B-Team, how does you niggas speak on Red Bull? On IF, I'm known to slide with a clip full. Pop the homies. They'll tell you, bitch, I'm with that. On Pyro, how you let worm die and get no get back? Long live your pops, nigga, slide for your daddy. You wonder who did it, I be hanging in they atlas. Wax say you wasn't built for this, I'm like exact. Give him the skinny jeans, take off the khakis. Tanner Dicker, still chipping off TENEA. That's old news, now I'm looking for Khadijah. Tiny West, rest in peace to Baby Black. Blow face, they whooped your ass back to back. I can keep going, I swear to God, this the funeral. Let's go. Fuck anybody with you, they be the general. Brickhead, Montana whooped your ass too. And long
cause you told the truth. That's why they mad. They're mad cause you wanna be you. They're mad cause you told the truth. That's why they mad. They're mad cause you.
Okay, check it out. I hear the stuff they say about me, but they can't say I ever ran. I'm a G, don't doubt me. From the city where they hate nobody giving you props. Your homies will turn on you for $1 when gave them the drop. I know this game from the back of my hand. I saw it over my haters. I hope I fall, hope I crash, but I land. I see envy in your eyes, boy. Just like you hit the cell of the grave for your hood. I die for my boy. Lost our angels, ASM, that's the coalition. LA mob, he on the list, we gon' go and get him. He said Snoopy fell off. His girl said no, he didn't. Now he wanna beat the girl up. That's how you know he's sick and Aubrey flag. This treason, homie, not to go to dishing. Ride until the wheels fall off. With the motor spinning, get it put on the game, don't make you men when you born women. LAXM, BFG, come get sworn in it. Tell him,
They're mad cause you told the truth. That's why they mad. They're mad cause you wanna be you. They're mad cause you told the truth. That's why they mad. They're mad cause you.
now, I don't want no pythons around us. Subtract the racks, way too much cheese to count up. I see clear, disappeared, then reappear. Archangel getting what more when there's a demon near.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Back at it like a crack addict. What's good, what's good? Yeah. What up, man? What up, Push? Don't know what it is. Westside Wednesdays, man. We get into it, man. A lot of shit. A few things on the horizon.
That all gas.
Yeah, man.
Nah, literally. The weed is called all gas.
All gas? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gas like a motherfucker. Hey, man, I had to start off with a banger, man. Y'all know on Westside, I try to play music from our era, you know, our area, you know, Cali, you know, but shit, man, the people that I played, they pretty much on the menu today. They're on the chopping block, you know. We got your boy King Pill, 1TB. 4XTRAS is the main topic. They saying that you know, after him had, you know, a tragic little accident that he had, well, not a little, big accident, blew his hand off. He had his you know, he's still in, you know, still under you know, medical treatment and all that. But it's been a lot of things coming out, people, you know, speaking on his situation. Got mixed reviews. Some say I don't care, some say he deserved it, whatever. Well, you know, Adam of Jumper, they spoke on it several times in several different clips and episodes. And then, you know, you got some people like 600 speaking on it, ruffle a little feathers. Some members, people. You got Baby Runner speaking at Munchie B about the jokes he said or whatever of the situation. So yeah, man. Then we got whack people speaking on the badge. You know, it's out, the cat's out the bag. You know, if you don't feel that he's working with law enforcement, some type of connection. I don't know, just crazy. So we get into that. The OG Pyro speak on wax, 100 police badge. Shout out to Boss Talk 101. Then you got what it say? A real Pacoima Pyro speaks out, speaking on the badge itself. Somebody from wax neck of the woods. So yeah, man. Get some updates, man. Oh, then I'm hearing some shit on your boy Antonio Massey. Talking about his charges. He may go free or something. I don't know. We gonna find out. Let's get to this top media TV.
Is right.
Yeah.
If he driving,
Boom.
4XTRAS in the passenger seat.
Boom.
4XTRA's right hand, so he tried to throw it
out the window.
Driver's side window.
From what I'm hearing, that's what, you know.
Because the other dude got messed up on one side.
Sure did.
So what did it do? Did it bounce back in?
It never went out.
It never went out.
It never went out the
Which
window.
made it worse because now
It's
the
right next
blast is
to.
contained
It's
in
right
the
next to you. And not only that, you're in a car, so you got
you in the
roof
car. The blast
that's
is
contained in the
contained.
impact.
Yeah.
You got the room. But one thing I want to get on,
Damn.
Whack, and I got.
What the fuck? You hear that? Exactly what I was thinking. So they try to do a drive-by and throw a M80 out the car, but it never went out the car. It exploded inside the car allegedly.
Grown ass dudes acting like kids, bro.
Right. That's crazy.
Off the hand.
He tried to throw it
Throw
through
it out the window.
driver's side, but
From what I'm hearing, that's what
because the other dude got messed up on one side.
Sure did.
So what did it do? Did it bounce back in?
It never went out.
It never went out.
It never went out the window.
It never went out. So that motherfucker exploded inside of the car. Damn. Hence the why his friend got side of his face blown. Ooh. Said he lost the eye and everything. Disfigured. Man, get well.
It worse because now the
right
blast
next
is contained.
It's
in
right
the
next to you. And not only that, you're in a car, so you got
You in the
roof
car, the blast
that's
is
contained in
contained.
the impact.
Yeah.
You got the room. But one thing I want to get on, Whack, and I gotta say this, bro, it's a lot of goofy niggas on the internet, and I think these goofy.
But see, you gotta remember, bro, and this is why, like, even with dudes I don't like, when stuff happens to them like this, I don't say nothing because you never know, bro. We ride motorcycles, we drive cars, we do things. You never know when something gonna happen. And Munchie B, they ride Munchie B, and I don't really deal with Munchie B, but I think people are missing.
You're not gonna believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show you on Monday.com. So I started the biggest.
That Munchie B never forgot the stories that was told about a few of his people, and I don't think 4XTRAS was thinking about it. But when
but Whack, if you go into any of the history of Extra online, you will never find Extra even speaking up on Munchie. Never.
One time.
When?
The most recent. And I don't think 4XTRAS was like really thinking about what he said when he jumped up. When he jumped up on 607 Unk, he said, "I ain't Munchie B or one of them niggas."
Yeah.
Munchie
because remember a week before that.
I get it. No.
Up said the SLOP word.
No, I get it, but you gotta remember, Munchie gonna hear that his way.
You right.
So, I think, it was honorable Jap. Jap had all right to go.
Oh, he absolutely did. And you gotta get
Jap
him thumbs up
probably
for that.
understands that, things can happen in life. Not like if you say something, somebody gonna trip, but just things happen, bro.
But Whack, look it. When I'm talking about these weird, goofy niggas, I really didn't have nothing really to say about Munchie. But I'm telling you like this, and this is I'm going nuclear. Aaron, I don't get niggas who do goofy shit, but that don't understand that it's goofy. So this is directly to Aaron the plumber. Aaron the plumber. That I know he apologized, but that whole shit he did,
but that apology don't
goofy
mean that. That's just because somebody got on it.
I don't care. There's still goofy nigga shit. Like certain shit you should know is goofy, even if it brings you views, see, these niggas more concerned about views than being men. And like that right there is you joking, and then you got niggas.
That's funny that niggas want to change the rules. This is the media. You think that they give a fuck about y'all ghetto niggas? They don't give a fuck about niggas in the hood. If something happened, come across the urban, you know what I'm saying, table or whatnot, and it's worth checking out, yeah. The niggas go through it all over the internet. And niggas clown, go back and forth. So, and you can't dictate what a motherfucker gonna say. Motherfucker slip and fall, a nigga gonna laugh. The first thing gonna come to a nigga gonna laugh about it. And then gonna be like, oh, damn, man, sorry, you alright? You know what I'm saying? That's just like human nature. Now you got people that's with malice, like nigga, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, you can tell from how they approach it. You know what I'm saying? They coming with it. But to get all butthurt about something like the homie said, you know, it's the energy that you put out, and then you don't get that in return. You don't know how it's gonna come. So I mean, I don't wish nothing bad on none of these motherfuckers. It's just all becomes entertainment when it's on YouTube, when it's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They become like circus acts. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas making songs and like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, cause you know whack. Like,
niggas making songs. Like, wasn't they doing that? They do that in hip hop, right? Am I missing something? Plus, don't they do that in hip hop?
Coming from not a fan perspective, not no nigga that's making money off this nigga. I'm coming from like a family point. Like, this is somebody you see me with what happened? You see me with, whether it's on camera or not. Like, this is my flow. So I'm coming from a different point. I'm coming from a different angle. So when I say these, it's like, y'all niggas, weird.
Bro, listen.
Bro, you have the more commercials every year around the 4th of July telling people to be safe out here.
Do what he.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair.
Do what I want him to stop doing. Somebody hurting. Well, Adam, first of all, instigated. He brings up King Peel's rap, and he was like, yo, you don't even want to know what he said, right? So as soon as he said that, I'm like, he must have dissed the praise, right? And then Lutz, they could have got away from it, because Adam kind of bagged off of it. But Lutz tried to keep it going.
Yeah, he did.
But they picked up on it like, hold
We're
on,
not
bro.
doing that.
Before we get any further, somebody want to say what he said. Right now, the back and forth happened, and when you look at the internet, King Peel is getting the short end of the stick.
Yep. Let's get to it.
Have a dog in the fight. Munchie had been going back and forth with him, on him, saying that he wasn't all he was cracked up to be. And then, in addition to that, King Pill had been turned down for a fight, and 4XTRAS actually said that you were a smoker, that you were not worthy of getting in the ring with him, etc.
Damn.
I can't help but feel like it probably hit Shaw slightly different than it hit other people.
Oh yeah, man. I was thinking it was AI at first. You feel me? I'm like, man, this gotta be AI. You
like
feel
8
me?
hours after it came out, he was still hitting me up like, y'all really want us to believe this?
Man, I'm thinking the nigga finna come out the bag, off the bag. Nigga talking about I'm back. I didn't believe that. But then at the same time, right? You know, I forgot what the I was about to say, man. I'm off the shroom part.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I seen this. I really don't care about this. My fighting days was already over, so I didn't really give a fuck.
No, but you're trying to get into the boxing game.
Yeah, but why I gotta be trying so goddamn hard? Like, damn, is we fading or not? You feel me? So I was okay. That's what I was about to say. I got it back.
Okay.
So I'm like, I think the fade god did that. You know, everybody pray to a god that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. And when you turn the fade down, you gotta suffer a consequence.
Man, there's gotta
That's
be.
what I thought about at the crib when I was faded.
You thought that it was. You think it's karma from the fade god?
There has to
From
be a
the
rapper
fade
going
god.
fade
I'm so
god.
glad I asked you.
From the fade god, nigga.
Oh my god! I mean, listen, I actually gave Munchie B credit on the news yesterday. There's a clip of me talking about this when I first came in Monday, and I said how Munchie B didn't disrespect 4XTRA, and then a lot of people were pointing out, no, Adam, you got that wrong. Munchie absolutely was making jokes as soon as this happened.
I don't think genuinely that Munchie went as hard as he could have. You feel me? Like, I think he was showing restraint. I agree. And I also feel like, why are we... Look, 4XTRA's my homie. You feel me? I with 4XTRA. He's a good dude. I want nothing but the best for him. But I just don't understand why Munchie, who people have talked hella about for various things, why is that okay? But then when it happens to somebody else, talk about selective politicking and picking and choosing.
Went to sleep. I was asleep all this morning. And then I also heard, I didn't even check it out. My boy Baby Dot like, Compton Rick Rock did something. You know what I'm saying? But he like, it ain't like he was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing too crazy. He didn't say nothing crazy or nothing, but he touched on it. I'm like, okay. He like, oh, he was surprised that Munchie covered the content the way he did. And I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so surprised. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to stop and go. You know what I'm saying? With this conversation with Young and Jefe, Baby running from 40s, and Pee Wee connected the car. All right, let's go.
Man, then I got my young bro, man. I got my little homie cuz, Baby running on the phone, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Man, y'all, hey, BR, 40.
What's up, bro?
Hey, this young and Jefe, man.
What's the deal? What's the word, runner? Nice to meet you, bro. All right, nice to meet you as well, folks.
Most people have no clue that the best way to make money online is not drop shipping, Amazon FBA.
So, yeah, man, I've been trying to call, you know what I'm saying, Munchie, man. He ain't been answering the phone, so, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation, man, about, you know what I'm saying, about you know, his comments he said on that interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the phone. Yeah. But there y'all go, man.
Man, that's it is weird ball shit, bro. Like, at the end of the day, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to be, I'm not even here to be, you know, to be all super disrespectful about a nigga or whatever, because I get cracking, bro. I'm not even on that. I got short fuse, bro. Keep it a buck. I don't got the energy to be going back and forth with a nigga. But I'm just saying that, damn, cuz the homie going through what, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we keep it in the street, bro. It's like, but all the street niggas that's got something to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I don't understand this shit with Munchie, because like, bro, okay, so you saying this about cuz you making a joke. Okay, both you saying disabled, if y'all both, nigga, y'all can get out now, right? Hey, no, that's funny you said that, because right, look, I was looking at the content that I just seen that this morning that Munchie put out there, and I was kind of looking, I'm like, damn.
All right, first of all, yeah, Pee Wee hit me this morning. You know what I'm saying? I was tired. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna hit him back. And then Young again hit me. I knew the content was coming. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till I hear this first. I heard it, then I called Pee Wee back, he didn't answer. I'm like, okay, Pee Wee, you know what I'm saying? But Baby Runner, what'd he say? Yeah, okay, the homie hand, man, stuff, you on Munchie, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both disabled, y'all could get down. Look, on Bloods, I don't do circus shit, I don't do clown shit, if anything like that was to happen and it happened by chance, I wouldn't orchestrate no shit like that. For who entertain me? That's stupid as shit. Wouldn't do it. But keep going.
Bro, I'm like, damn, why you going in public like that? You know what I'm saying? Then I did take that stance too. I was like, shit,
Well, since you know you is pointing out that he disabled now, and then you know in your little situation to make you disabled, so it was funny because I did have that little thought on my mind, just like on some little joke shit though. But like, I don't know why shit. I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't say what's on the
And now, and on some real nigga shit, and yeah, homies, bro. Nigga, is it if we keeping it to the script, bro? Is it cool for a nigga to sit up there, somebody come through the hood, smack a homie, right, or something like that, or smack a homie or something like that, bro? Like, nigga, and y'all didn't do it. Is that gangbanging to be like, oh yeah, nigga, oh your homie got killed? Like, y'all didn't even do it. Like, you talking about an injury that the homie got that you didn't even do, bro.
Hey,
you
pause.
feel me? You celebrating it like y'all niggas can't.
Hey, bro. DC.
I don't got nothing to do with gangbanging, though. Keep it going.
That's how people move the goalposts. This ain't even no gang-related injury. Ain't nobody said nobody did nothing to nobody. Didn't nobody say I rigged the dynamite or the M80 or wherever it is and it blew up? Nobody said that. Nobody said that. So I don't get it. When the jokes be on me, oh the blind blah blah blah, nigga, y'all didn't shoot me. The 40s didn't shoot me. So am I complaining about that? Man, knock it off, bro. Knock it off. But keep it going.
Came through with something. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nigga,
Like that shit is weird behavior, bro. Come on.
No, yeah, nigga definitely ain't with that, and I think anybody will feel that type of way, you know what I'm saying, when niggas like floss fagging, like, you know, a nigga homie get knocked down or something happen, even shot, whatever. That's not say like that nigga get shot and the nigga just on, you know, social media celebrating like, you know, that's what you get, woo, like, you know.
That's the part that frustrates me. I mean, I know the trolls gonna say what the trolls gonna say. It's the internet, cuz. You feel me? That is what it is, bro. Like, niggas ain't never stop that, and this is the game you play. But when we talking about, you know what I'm saying? When we talking about gentlemen, though. You feel me? We talking about these gentlemen gang members, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that stick to the code and do what they do. The gentlemen, bro. You know what I'm saying? On 40XTRAS, they got their proper etiquette on. Like, my nigga, it's certain lines that nigga like, man, I'm not gonna press that goofy ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is goofy.
No,
like,
for sure.
And, you know what I mean? And I got a voice on this motherfucker. I'm not gonna go on there and, oh yeah, cause I'm a real nigga, bro. I don't do none of that playing niggas popping about me, nigga. I'm a slam on some shit. I'm get a nigga.
I get that from that point of view on that. But it's like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you are in the life, if you remember, and you got respect for other gangsters, and if you hear about something, yeah, man, Wooty Woodle from over there got knocked down. Even if you did, even if your hood got along or didn't get along, knew about him, you ain't going, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on the person, but a lot of times it's like, yeah, man, you know, damn, he was good. You know, it was a cold winter, but you know what I'm saying? Woo. You may even see people popping up at other rivals and funerals and shit like that when something like that goes down, showing the respect. This right here, I think it don't got nothing to do with no street shit. It's just some niggas was fucking around with some dynamite, which is these M80s, M1s. That's still what dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Baby dynamite, whatever. That shit blew his hand off. You know, they said his operation was a success or whatnot. I mean, meaning like, you know, he still got movement. You know, we don't know, but nowadays with technology and shit, we hope that he can regain, you know, that shit back. But I get it. But at the same time, niggas can't move the goalposts. Niggas was coming that much and disrespecting the nigga, saying blind, all this other shit, from that to the peanut butter shit, all that. So I mean, it's the internet, my nigga. You gotta have thick skin, bro. You gotta have thick skin.
Homie, and when I see you on your bumper, on 40, like that's why I don't be going back and forth with these niggas over here like that, cause I be, bro, I be going left.
Yeah.
Like, oh, good, bro. So I try to keep it as clean as possible, bro. And it's just niggas, these YouTube, these internet streets is a little different, and I understand that, cause I understand that, bro. I understand that niggas do a lot of this the internet.
Yeah, so you know, Baby Runner not feeling that. I guess Baby Runner got at 600, the Crip cop. Said he warns him, said he gonna pull up on him. Said he can't go to his hood. We got y'all go to Top Media TV and go check that shit out.
a long lighter stick like this, like back in the day, you know, you be scared like trying to light it. That's what it's gonna be like. Let me tell y'all something else. They said when they lit it, it didn't do the. They said as soon as they lit it, it just blew up. They said as soon as he lit it, it just blew up. It wasn't no. No. They said as soon as they lit it, it just went boom. I'm in the house. I don't know. You know what's so crazy? He was on there this morning saying he was gonna throw it in somebody's house. I'm just telling you, facts is the facts, bro. No Jumper posted it. He was like,
Now y'all heard 600 and what he was trying to say about 4XTRA, and the problem was that he was trying to indicate that 4XTRA had karma come back to him based on what he said in the video when he had the fireworks in his hand, pretty much trying to say that's karma because he was out there trying to, you know, blow somebody's house up or something, so you got karma. So the Rolling 40s really got mad.
Looking to get started on a career in nursing? Now more than ever, nurses are playing a critical role in patient care.
Made 600 take the video down, wanted him to apologize. They called Whack. Pretty much, you know, Whack was surprised why the 40s is calling him. Pretty much trying to get 600 to apologize. Now, you would have thought that 600 was cool with the 40s. Probably still is, especially when that video with him and Ice was going around where he was trying to expose S-Bone. But, you know, the Rolling 40s had demanded an apology. They called Whack. Whack pressed 600 about the issue. And 600 explained himself, y'all.
Talking, but, you know, we run into each other one day. You know, we got to watch some of y'all best cracking the jokes so we know how to joke back. People was praying for people down. I get a call last night about you, 600. I still don't know what you said about why 600 say that on the video. I said, what 600 say? I like, what he say? It's like something about a learning lesson. Let's take this as a lesson learned of what not to do. What you say? I'm trying to figure out.
The caption was, 4XTRA losing his hand might have saved somebody's life or a body part. That's the caption. In the video, I went in depth. Because during the daytime, he said, I'm going to blow somebody up. Or somebody getting blown up today. I'm going to throw this in somebody's house. So that's his video. He put that online, right? No Jumpers put it online too. So I said, now look. Then the thing happened. I said, now listen, I want y'all to learn about this. You're playing with the universe. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Our words, you know what I'm saying, mean something. Our words mean something.
Well, I don't play. Listen, bro. When things happen to people, right? I don't play with it. I talk about some telling, or I talk about something came out of dude, you know, on video dealing with a transgender or something. We have a comment. But look, bro, when things happen to people, because I know something could happen to you.
Right. So after that, I'm like, listen, is this how he said that he gonna blow somebody up? And I'm like, yeah, you blew somebody up all right yourself. I said, let's have a positive day. Let's all say we're gonna have a good day. Since we speaking stuff into existence, how about y'all try that? And that was all my message was. I said, it's funny, but it ain't funny. And some people
back. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. See, I don't
just said that. So it's like somebody slipped and fall, you like, damn. And they laugh, damn, nigga did something. Then you turn into being a little concerned. It's like, damn, you alright? Depending on the level of the person, people feel that for that person. I don't know, Push. What you think? Niggas getting too. I mean, it's a serious situation that happened.
Bro, that's the problem. 4XTRA ain't an honorable nigga like that, and they don't like the hood and him looking stupid and all that. So it's like the niggas is trying to do their own PR control, you know, public relations.
Right.
Get everybody to apologize and shit, threatening every goddamn body and shit, bro. I mean, that's what that is right there. Right. The dude is not as light, and you know that's just that. You know, I get y'all don't want to look bad as a hood, but you know he shouldn't have threw the M80 out the car and it bounced back in. What the hell? So yeah, and then you get up there talking about you about to blow up homes and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody need to be quiet. He just took the M80 and threw it in somebody else's car. Would the 40s be saying be quiet? You know, so I mean,
yeah, right. No, and that's the real shit though. You gotta be responsible for what your actions. At the end of the day, you make your decisions. Your decisions do dictate what's gonna come for you next. You know what I'm saying? You make the wrong decision across your life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be smarter when we out here.
In any capacity.
I mean, let's ask the mayor himself.
Selective politicking.
How do you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because
Who said selective politicking? It ain't selective politics. You know what? Like I said, let me just get out the way real quick. Like I said, only thing when I seen it, right, when I seen Munchie B little jokes and all that, like I said, yeah, he could have went way harder. But like I said, when I seen the jokes, I was surprised. I was like, I didn't think Munchie would hop out there like that. You feel me? And like a few people, that's just my opinion. Like, did Munchie do something wrong? Like I told Munchie on Munchie, like, I did something wrong. I'm like, no, you ain't did nothing wrong. Who am I to say you did something wrong? Like at the end of the day, like you can't tell nobody how to mourn or how to handle disrespect or how to taunt a person that's supposed to be an enemy or that you say but you know, just like I said, you know, I'm like, I wouldn't have did it, but like shit, hey, like, I can't get mad. I'm not mad, but I wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's Munchie B. I'm young.
Your reaction wasn't even like the most like severe one though. You didn't really have a severe reaction.
No, I just my reaction was really runner called in, tapped in with me, and he was just basically
that's what I was
saying. I said like, man, you know, I held Munchie B to a higher regard standard. I wouldn't think he'd hop out there and like try to down him when that happened type. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, could y'all imagine?
Why people don't hold their own homies accountable when they do like things that ain't tasteful on the internet? You know what I'm saying? He do know it's a little dude on the internet programming from a cell that got a YouTube channel that blasted my social number all on this content. I didn't cry about it. Okay, he said, they acting like they came through and shot the homie. Whoop. Nah, we ain't acting like that.
No, he didn't say that, y'all. He just gave an example. He was like this, like basically, which we all will feel this type of way. He was just like, I feel like this. He like, people is celebrating like they came through and downed him or they put in some work on him. And a firecracker did it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say like the families or try to reference that.
Bro,
he said that's just how people would celebrate.
Bro, they do the same thing with this blind with me, bro, in the 40s.
I said that as well.
That was my whole thing.
If you on the internet, bro, your skin got to be thicker than a Montclair coat for sure. Like all that being sensitive for y'all homie, that's out. He entered this content shit, and then the thing is, they took out of the whole video, they took these two little bullshit jokes and highlighted that. But I'm saying, I hope he keep the same energy. Don't let it hinder him, cause it ain't hinder me, nigga. I Ubered up here by myself before, nigga. I'm still podcasting, rapping. If I call a meeting in the hood, a lot of people will come. Just carry on, because how you is right now, that's what it is, bro. So get used to it. Nah. Nigga, all that crying shit, I don't want to hear that shit.
Could y'all imagine what he would have been like if it was somebody that he ain't with? He would have been on here laughing like a.
Okay, but to just shoot him some bail, he never really engaged with all that too much. Like
I didn't like that. And I held back, and the only reason why I brought it up that one day because it fit the conversation. But all I ain't Munchie B. What the f you mean? And then if I'm trying to act like that ain't a knock on nobody. Then
my bad too, because look, because I didn't,
and I'm like, I'm not young and I'm kicking him.
Yeah,
it's a knock on him. And then they forget that said he'd knock me out. Cause all I said was, you're lying. You didn't do what you said to the homie. And he said, and Munch, you know, nigga, I would have ran across, I would have knocked you out too. I didn't say nothing about that. That's cool. I mean, whatever. But you ain't never said nothing about Munch. Yeah, he did. I just didn't speak up on it. I just put it in my memory bank and kept it pushing. The same way he said, I'm not Munchie, but Adam said the derogatory word for neighborhood twice, and he had the same response but a little less. He said, what?
Why can't I make any changes without an admin approval? Why?
With Monday.com.
Adam repeated, what? Oh, no. Yeah.
I still haven't seen that clip.
That sounded like
you still haven't did? I did.
I heard that it's out there. I ain't seen it.
Man, y'all bleeped the word out.
I was gonna say they bleeped it.
I see you sent it in the group chat. I just didn't click. I didn't want to hear myself.
No, it's bleeped out. So you ain't saying it's bleeped out.
That's why I ain't hear it. But I didn't watch it anyway.
Man,
but I heard somebody else saying it was bleeped out.
I was just pointing.
You didn't get the little crazy.
I was just pointing out the how you say hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
That. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood. So But they not be so sensitive. Bro.
Nah, facts. Because I mean, even with me, like I've had infinite jokes about T-Rail and his little baby arm. Right. I've had a million jokes about I don't know other people who got or whatever, and it's like I wouldn't never make a joke about Munchie not being able to see. But then at the same time, it's like it's kind of hard to like blame everybody for making jokes about 4XTRA when we all have we've all kind of done the same thing to various people that we don't like, and then we kind of like we could hold ourselves to a different standard as people that with 4XTRA. Well, me and you, Lush,
yeah,
to a certain extent, but you know, for a lot of other people, it's very understandable that they're going to come with the most offensive possible. Even like. I have an upcoming song that's going to drop where there's a line that is going in on T-Rail, like just one bar. Sounds kind of silly now that 4XTRA is in a pretty similar predicament.
Change it?
Nah, hell no, I ain't gonna change it. I'm just explaining it.
Might even hit harder, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like, all right. I just want to issue this clarification before we even get any further into this discussion. Is that basically? I put out a statement basically where I said that I had heard that he lost his vision, but that most of it came back. And from what I heard, people are basically like people in 4XTRA's family or like her camp or whatever, they're mad at Lupe because they feel like Lupe was the one who told us that he even like lost his vision in the first place. In reality, Lupe was basically like avoiding telling me anything. She told me, yeah, like maybe his vision was bad at first, but like he got it back or whatever, which I actually don't really believe. I have various reasons, but I feel like his vision is still very f***ed up. If anything, I think Lupe lied to me and told me that his vision had gotten significantly better.
Well, but the family's telling you to say that.
But I talked to her earlier, and she sounded very upset because I guess that she got like a bunch of backlash from people that are close to him, family, etc., because they're kind of just like assuming that she's the one who said something to me about his vision in the first place. A lot of the information that we've been getting, because we haven't been like really in direct communication with people that are like super close to him, but a lot of the communication that we're getting is kind of like from third party, like one person says it to someone else and then that person mentions it and then I hear about it, etc. So I mean, I just want to say anybody who's acting like Lupe is the problem or that Lupe was trying to expose private information about 4XTRA or whatever, that narrative is capped. So I just want to throw that out there first.
Lupe clearly means no harm.
A little derailing a little bit, but all right, she's a manager, right?
Basically.
Hey, what about X4 brother?
Wait, so you're saying that that's not an enviable position? That there's
because she's slow. Like why she manages somebody?
How's she slow? She had a stroke.
No, pre
She's slower.
No, I'm not talking about the show. See, I wouldn't laugh at the show.
Okay.
She's slow.
You think she's slow?
Pay attention.
You talking about like slow, like retard, like special ed?
Like she not up to speed. She not where she's supposed to be at.
I mean,
she's pretty sharp. I ain't gonna lie.
She ain't Albert Einstein, but I don't think she's like visibly like
I mean, out of all the people,
hey, my mama work with the type of like I
she can't be that slow. She got an eye for talent.
And somebody said she's a teacher.
But the thing is, like,
she got an eye for social media talent, bro.
Crib Mac.
She was just Crib Mac driver at first.
Look how she came up.
Yeah, just being somebody driver.
Well, also, the thing about like,
she was the pupusa lady before that.
Once she did his manager,
she was making pupusas outside the studio before that.
Lupe was really just she was just his friend for real. And was trying to help them. You feel me? Like, I forgot about the dick pic King film.
Oh, and then you sent her a dick pic and made her get out of the.
It was AI. It was AI.
You were hoping she would show you her pupusa.
Here you go, pupusa.
God damn it, this nigga. He's sick.
So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this shit up.
Hey, and Jefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah,
man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
Well, you took him out.
Yeah,
but there's multiple disses. It wasn't just that one.
I know. And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like, Hit It J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your.
Man, I was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I tried to read in.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same. So we saying the same.
Okay, for sure, yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah. For sure.
Clarify.
On, though.
Clarify.
We on explosives, nigga. TENEA, dropping babies and shit, content and all this shit.
Baby up here, fat rolling.
So the internet, they saying that your boy, what just happened is, did he get marked out? Did King Pill get marked out just now? Young and JEFE wasn't going for it. He knew where the conversation was going. And off the top, he was like, you ain't dissing my set, but I see where you're going. But at the same time, if you're a gang that's dissing, you go against the Trays, against the Crips, you go against all of it, right? That's gang banging.
You know, explosives, nigga.
For sure.
Nigga.
Clarify. On, though.
That nigga Young and forgot where he was like, what nigga? What you just said? I heard a foul language, bitch. What you about to talk about? Oh shit. This is back when when Brick and EW Flame and like niggas getting out of their skin doing too much. But what y'all think? He wasn't feeling that one bit.
Ain't never barred no disrespect from no play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey.
They weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your.
Man, I was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro.
And see, when Adam brought it up, and Adam told and JEFE, oh yeah, man, you before the editing, you won't believe what he kind of egged it on, instigating.
Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I tried to read in.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same. So we saying the same.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah. For sure.
Clarify.
We on though.
Clarify.
We on explosives, nigga. TENEA dropping babies and shit, content and all the shit.
Baby up here, fat rolly on.
You do?
No, the baby do. Just a pamper and a
Your baby has a rollie on?
yeah. For the culture.
That's your mama.
Oh.
You know how I
Who
go.
bought it? The sassy badass boy?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, his baby, my bad.
It's not.
Oh yeah.
Is the dad involved at all?
Yeah.
What's he? Does he have any particular involvement? Because I was always wondering if somebody was gonna just like start hitting me up, freaking out because of like when I filmed the video where I was rubbing on your
not
tummy.
like the other baby daddy, bro. Niggas don't
the-
be on that. They know what time it is. Like, oh, my baby mama out here doing that shit.
Content creating.
You know, content creating. Like, no disrespect, but how we gonna feed the kid? I don't have a job. And you know, my singing career and all that, I love it. People want music from me, but I enjoy content creating. And LA gave me 30K followers. That's it. Out of all these people that know me, my song, and just for it to be so positive, they don't like that. They want to see the real life. So I start giving them what they want.
So what's the janky?
110K. Like, huh? How did I go to New York and go viral? Why do I gotta leave LA to go viral? Why? How come I
Sometimes you got
couldn't?
to though.
What's like the craziest or jankiest thing you've seen at the shelter that you can speak on? That's not gonna get nobody in trouble type.
You act
shit.
like that's the county jail, nigga.
Shit,
Well, look,
you never
it ain't
know.
a shelter like how LA would be. Because it's a shelter apartment, we got our own apartments. So they just turned the apartment building into a shelter. The reason why it's a shelter because it's like non-profit now. So
Sounds like the most genius finesse ever because rent's so
Yeah.
high in New York. Like,
and
what the?
it's- but I don't like how in New York they on top of each other, bro. Like everything is, I like
Close.
to be too close, and it's
But like all the buildings is real close, all of those shit like that.
like for everything is too close. Everybody is always like if you go to Dollar Tree, the shit all out the door. Like what's going on in here?
You was in
can't go
Manhattan?
nowhere.
Manhattan?
No, I
or-
was in Brooklyn.
You was in Brooklyn. Okay, but still, like
I was in Bed-Stuy.
What were the other mothers like there? Are they drug testing? Is like how do they not just have it be a bunch
No, they
of
still
weird
smoking up
J
in there.
cats? They were
I don't
smoking.
smoke no more, but they still smoking up in there. They do whatever they want to do.
You talking about meth?
No.
What you used to smoke?
You went to the top of the
Weed.
chain, huh?
They were smoking weed in the spot.
I mean, you can smell it in the hallways, you know. So I'm like, oh, okay, y'all smoking in y'all unit.
You not doing like OnlyFans or dancing, modeling, no kind of shit like
I
that?
stay with OnlyFans.
Oh, hold on.
Okay,
Did you
hell
work
yeah.
Crib Mac out his money?
You should be
I
running
heard
it
you,
up.
like you didn't
No,
pay
let
him.
me
what were
tell
you doing
what
in
he
that
did.
shower with
Let
him?
me tell you what he did. He got mad, and
crazy
when niggas
footage.
say what he say, I be like, stand on it. You get mad because I chickened out at the last minute, like, bro, I don't want to do anal with you. Like, not like that, but come on.
You was
And
trying
so
to
I'm
bust
like,
that asshole
yeah,
open?
like I'm not about to do that. And I'm like, he like, okay, so what we gonna do? I'm like, I could give it back. You sitch, we'll keep the money. Bet. So don't say no more.
Crip Mac, free Crip Mac. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, after that episode, man, I guess shit went down between King Pill and Adam. So they almost fight. They tried to fight him. So
Didn't say shit. He was just sitting there quietly. It was terrible. So I'm already kind of checking myself in my head of like, oh yeah, that ain't gonna work because he showed up like the worst version of.
Wait, if you were detained at
Hey everybody, welcome to No Jumper News on this lovely Wednesday after. Wow, this guy is such a lunatic. All right, well, anyway, we're going to get into this. So basically, King Bill was not his usual self. He was a very fun version of himself the first two times that we had him on the podcast. This time he came on the podcast, it was weird. He was quiet. He said he was on mushrooms. He was just silent, sitting in this chair, whatever. As the podcast goes, and he's being annoying, too, because he was saying how he didn't like the topics. And I'm kind of like, that might be like the most inaccurate thing you could possibly say in that moment because the topics were actually fire. We had really, really, really good topics. Obviously, a lot of tragedies, but we had very, very important things to discuss. And so he's complaining about the topics. It's kind of weird. And so one topic that just popped into my head, and people on the Reddit and everything are trying to frame this as if I was like really trying to set up an Aunt Jefe King Pill beef, which is not actually my intent there. Hello, Julius. How you doing? That was not really my intent. But I asked and I mentioned, King Pill, you censored some of the disses out of your song. Now I'm going to give you guys the backstory on that. Is that when I was in New York, I was with Hit a J3, Bombed and Juno, King Pill, and the conversation happened while we were all driving around the SUV together that maybe King Pill should consider censoring out some of the swear words from his, or not swear words, but gang disses from his songs, because in particular there was one diss that could very much be perceived as a diss towards the 8XTRAS. However, where King Pill is from, that same diss refers to another hood. Now, keep in mind, and Jefe from 8XTRAS Gangsta Crip. When I said that he censored out the swears, I didn't mention who, not swears, but gang disses. When I said that, I didn't mention who might be offended. I didn't mention what it was, but very quickly, the and Jefe energy changed. And there's a clip, it's on the No Jumper Instagram, in which you could see and Jefe kind of turning up, not being super disrespectful to King Pill, but making it clear that he don't mess with that that's not cool, etc. Everybody saw it, and then it got very, very, very awkward sitting on this couch because you have King Pill reading the chat, you have Aunt Jefe reading the chat. They're both facing directly towards the chat and are 100% paying attention to it, reading it, and the chat is going off on King Pill. You ducked it, you tucked your shit, you was a bitch, you was a pussy, you just ranked it, like, etc. You just, everybody going there on King Pill, basically clowning him. A few.
What you think, Push? You think he got marked out?
Not about this. This is yeah.
Cause he got quiet. He got quiet.
He got him at his best, but I don't think anybody got marked out. I don't know. He's ready to slide first. You know what I'm saying? He was on the shrooms.
He was on the. I blame it on the shrooms. He was on the shrooms. That would have been ugly, though. Let's just glad it didn't happen. But Adam decided to do that. I believe that Adam did that because he dissed his topics, because he was like, "This is boring." You know, we talking about hand blown up and all this other stuff. I don't think he was like, it's boring. The topics are trash. So, but he started off the interview, or he started off the pod by saying he was already lit off the strums.
Maybe 5% acting like Aunt Jefe kind of a bully or whatever, but the overwhelming narrative was, King Pill, you just tucked your dick between your legs. Anyway, we come to the end of the podcast, and I even noticed Aunt Jefe kind of trying to like be a little cool to King Pill after that, like kind of saying like a few things to him, but for the most part, they didn't really interact. For the rest of the podcast, and King Pill went silent. He barely said a word for the entire rest of the podcast.
Ant did try to be chill, though. There's a couple times he would like respond to what he said in a chill way.
And to be fair, I kind of feel like we saw a little bit of a different version of Aunt Jefe yesterday because of the fact that he came in no lean, notably, just got in a car accident, or just got a flat tire in his car, and it just felt like...
Did he say lean? He said no lean? Jefe said he on track. He swung drinks lean.
On King Pill, you ducked it, you tucked your shit, you was a bitch, you was a pussy, you just ranked it, like, etc. You just, everybody going there on King Pill, basically clowning him. A few, maybe 5% acting like Aunt Jefe kind of a bully or whatever, but the overwhelming narrative was, King Pill, you just tucked your dick between your legs. Anyway, we come to the end of the podcast, and I even noticed Aunt Jefe kind of trying to like be a little cool to King Pill after that, like kind of saying like a few things to him, but for the most part, they didn't really interact. For the rest of the podcast, and King Pill went silent. He barely said a word for the entire rest of the podcast.
Ant did try to be chill, though. There's a couple times he would like respond to what he said in a chill way.
And to be fair, I kind of feel like we saw a little bit of a different version of Aunt Jefe yesterday because of the fact that he came in no lean.
Still feeling the effects of your accident? Well,
yeah, he said lean. He assumes that, I don't know.
Just got in a car accident, or just got a flat tire in his car, And it just felt like we were kind of feeling like a degree of aggression from Aunt Jefe that we hadn't really seen. Like even when him and Munchie got into like a weird argument about like who's the most violent race or if black people are bad for each other in society or some shit like that. Like the level that relatively simple argument got to was like kind of intense. Like it kind of ratcheted up the aggression to a degree that I wasn't really expecting. Either way,
dumb for even like responding to it.
yeah, that got kind of intense too. Either way, podcast ends, and I think everybody's thinking in the back of their head, we got to get these guys out of here in a timely fashion and in a way where nobody has any interaction, whatever. So what's up? So we finish up stuff here. We go out there. As I walk out there, I see that Aunt Jefe is already kind of dipping and that Munchie's like damn near out the door and the Pomona boys and King Pill are the only ones left, right? No big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. They got out smoothly. That's good. I go, I'm hungry as hell, start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me and he says, yo, what's up with the money for that episode? Because I had actually told King Pill, I was, listen, like, I want to try you out consistently on the Tuesday show. He said, all right, but bro, I'm broke, so I need money. Like, you know, are you gonna be able to pay me? I said, okay, cool. We'll be able to give you a little bit of money for appearing on here or whatever. Is the music seriously that loud? What the fuck is wrong with these girls? Just so you guys know, it's a plug talk day. We gotta make sure that door stays closed. This is insane. But anyway, so
Calvin Harris DJing in the next room.
yeah, shout out to Calvin Harris. God damn, I really just wanted to get through the story of these pieces of shit. Oh, they closed the whatever. Anyway, so King Pill starts coming over to me talking to me about this $200 or whatever the fuck it was. He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now? I said, yeah, you know the group chat that I put you in with Josh? Just text that and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night? He's like, I'm trying to get paid right now.
Man, we tripping off of this King Pill. They said King Pill tried to fight Adam after the pod yesterday or whatnot. He was trying to fight. He needed his $200. And I guess Adam said the check is in the mail. And King Pill wasn't feeling that. It looked like, we're going to play the footage, it looked like he tried to grab on him or something. Maybe the shrooms were still talking to him. I guess. I don't know. The shrooms got away from him. Push, you like, they get blowed or they get high up in that motherfucker before they go on. Niggas come straight off the streets.
That's a broke ass nigga. He shouldn't be on the show.
Right.
Nobody should be fighting him. This nigga need to go and get a lawn job. $200, my nigga.
$200.
You need to go and get you a lawn job, my nigga. And squeeze first on that goddamn motor on the damn lawnmower, nigga.
Make sure you
That's what I say to King Pill, bro. He showed his portness.
Yeah. Cause Adam is gonna express how he sucked on the pod and everything. He didn't perform well.
I need that money to get home. And I'm like, you realize that like a lot of people that work here, you know, you get paid like every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, at the end of the week, etc. I'm like, it's not.
He said, I need that money to get home. This is crazy. So you drove all the way from Pomona to Burbank, I think it is. It's probably moved, but it's probably somewhere in Burbank. Ain't too far, like what, an hour or something on there. Maybe not. But that's like going outside without no underwear.
I'm saying, bro, you get $200 to come out there, nigga. That ain't bad, nigga. That's like a whole day's work, man.
That's not bad.
You used to try to go get a motel.
I guess he didn't talk to him. I guess he didn't get it clear. That's what it sounded like.
I got a motel, nigga. Adam, I'm staying out here at the Motel 6, so I'm available all week. I make $1,000, nigga.
Like, why are you acting like it's just like the most obvious thing in the world that you're supposed to be getting paid instantly as soon as you finish the podcast? Like, you got to chill. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to be on here consistently, you know, and it's like, why are you putting pressure on me to pay you instantly as soon as, you know, it just like struck me as a very weird thing. His energy is weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram. We're gonna start reviewing the footage of what actually happened in the office right here because, yeah.
Yeah, give him his money. I'm all for that. But I don't know the whole backstory. I kind of feel like did he get it squared away before he drove from Pomona or wherever he drove from? And said, "Hey, am I gonna get paid for this episode? Me showing up?" You know. Did Adam say, "Yeah, you know, you're gonna get paid for your episodes you want, but you know, this is how we do payroll." You know what I'm saying? Like. Or is it like, "Oh, nigga, you rich, nigga. You got the money, nigga. Give me my motherfucking money, nigga. I came and showed up and showed out." Or is it just Adam said, "Nigga, you gonna wait till I pay you, nigga. You don't get the special treatments, nigga. You just need to show up. You gonna be about it or not, nigga. You gotta sell these few tickets first. You know what I'm saying? You sell these tickets and you go on stage. You know what I'm saying? You got about 20 minutes. You got about 5 minutes to rap. Hurry up. That shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
It's very.
Me and Donnie were both there too, so.
Yeah, so I do have some people who can attest to the way that this whole situation went down. All right, let's pull up this video. Here we go. King Pill tries to fight Adam 22 after their podcast. Now, there's no audio here. But
that nigga sitting there like, "What's up? What's up with that?" Right. He act like he ain't got 200 in his pocket, right? That's a fact. Pay that man. Right. Adam walked away. He like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna give you your money next week, bro. Man, give me my $200, nigga. Hey, come on, man, you fucking up shit, bro. Nah, nigga, fuck you, faggot." Because he said he dropped some F-bombs. Sorry to that community, apologize. No, you forgetting. But he said he was dropping F-bombs at me. So. Like, nigga, I drove all the way out here. You see, I'm in my motherfucking fatigues, nigga. I ain't even got a shirt under this bitch. Probably ain't got no drawers on, nigga. Free balling. Look, nigga, give my money, nigga. This nigga Adam said he was about to get click clacking on me. That nigga still off the strong though. Like, fuck that, we got you on footage, nigga. Soccer balls, nigga. Nigga, why ain't no basketballs up here? Nigga, this do the right thing, nigga. Nigga, why there ain't no black people on the road? Nigga, why ain't no black people on the road, nigga? Ah, shit. That is crazy.
Able to see the body
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah, okay, so let's press play. Yeah, obviously. So you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform. And so he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what, can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business, you could call him. He's like, just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now. And those are all.
That's not the dumbest shit, nigga. Nigga wanted his money, nigga. Adam, use the land, bro. You gonna put it off on your assistant? Oh, yeah, in there trying to warm up a hot pocket, nigga. Give me my motherfucking money, nigga.
All his boys.
You see how Shorty had tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. And so, okay, I'm like grabbing my food out of the microwave right now, slightly off camera, and you'll see that I start to walk kind of across the office. You're gonna see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the way, look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away, and then his boys.
You do not push him away. He said he bumped and he pushed him away.
I start to walk kind of across the office. You're gonna see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to
build a case for him right now. I told y'all, no jumper PD. Why y'all go up there? I'm listening. When he's talking, I'm hearing the music from what is that? Yeah, CSI, whatever that was. What the fuck?
to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away, and then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone. Typical internet thug. Pulls out his phone.
Typical internet thug. This nigga is, he got a lot of. Yeah, I seen that. We played that shit a little earlier, man. That nigga guy, he was like they was about to go into World War III. And
Starts filming.
well, he was turned down. Like, I feel he was turned down.
Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away, and then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone. Typical internet thug. Pulls out his phone. Starts filming. I'm sure he's gonna drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur. Starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter, and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk. So I'm trying to light a spliff right now, and King Pill trying to film a skit. He's trying to act like real angry. He's mad, but his boys are the ones standing in between him. Now look what he does here. He knocks the balls off, and he's still talking.
He said, "This a play. What y'all think, man? Could be a play, right? Is that the narrative? They've been calling him Dusty. You know what I'm saying? Always wearing the same outfits and shit. You know, is it a play?"
Shit on the way out, and his boys goes. Shout out to his boys. Honestly, the rest of the dudes from Pomona, we got to give it to them that they immediately shut the situation down, because you got to understand, the 22ster keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head, and I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22ster to up Blick on Cub? Now, in my
This nigga, you hear this nigga gangsta? You hear this shit? He said up the Blick on Cubs. What is going on, Bush? This nigga ready to drop some, ready to spank some on. Come on. They put him on the set?
I had what I established almost immediately was like, if he punches me, I'm pulling out and I'm gonna start shooting at him. Okay, that's what's going on in my head. It's like, that's the line that needs to be
ready to take it there with him.
Him just standing close to me is not enough for me to turn this into this kind of situation, right? But either way, like it ended so quickly, and his homies seemed like they were the ones that really like were more even tempered. And I mean, his homies really, and like Lush can probably attest to this because he actually went to the neighborhood, but basically like you could tell that they appreciate the fact that they're even at No Jumper, because let's be real, if you're from Pomona, it's an hour away. You're not really necessarily used to like going to places like No Jumper or whatever. And they're looking at King Pill like, okay, he's the dude that's kind of getting our foot in the door to kind of be doing more music stuff, more industry stuff, more internet stuff. And so I think in that moment, his boys are kind of viewing this like, oh, he's about to screw up all the motion that we've kind of got going at this point in terms of the hood vlog, King Pill being in New York. Keep in mind, yes, I did 2 interviews with King Pill. I was also in New York staying in the same hotel with him for like 3-4 days, right?
You consider him a friend to a degree.
I felt like we had the kind.
King Pill, man, they may have to give you a DP. They may say, man, you fucking up our opportunities, nigga. Last time Pomona been popping, you know, little young niggas, you know, we know sugar free and you know, cocaine and you know, the rest of it. But you know, it's a new generation, and you fucking it up.
And of relationship that was actually legit. He's asking me for advice. He's asking me what I should do, what he should do in his career. He's asking me what, you know, kind of moves he should make. He's telling me, yo, I'm thinking about moving back to the California area. You know, I'm thinking about like, you know, if I move out there, do you think that we'll be able to consistently do content on No Jumper? You know, and I'm telling him like, yes, bro, like I actually kind of believe in you. I think that you have potential maybe as a podcaster or whatever. Now, after the Tuesday show, I was very let down and I was very much thinking like, oh, I'm tweaking. Like I'm crazy because he sucked yesterday. Like he just didn't say shit. He was just sitting there quietly. It was terrible. So I'm already kind of checking myself in my head of like, oh yeah, that ain't gonna work, because he showed up like the worst version of himself possible. He wasn't funny. He wasn't charming. He wasn't interesting. It was just boring. And then he gets marked out by Aunt Jefe, quote unquote marked out. Some people could.
See? That's what they saying. So the King Pill, you got marked out, bro. Saying you got marked. Young and Jefe marked you out. Like, told you straight up, nigga, you don't even think about saying it. I'm gonna fire on you right here.
View that as being not a mark out and actually more of just like a check-in. But it was something.
A stern talking to?
It was a stern talking to, for sure. Anyway, the crazy thing about it is that the thing that he decided to use to turn up on me was just so illogical in nature, because I've never had anybody expect that they were going to get paid like 5 minutes after the podcast ended. And when I tell them like, oh, it might take like an hour for him to get back to you, that you trip out like that and start damn near thinking about assaulting me. Like that to me was just so mind blowing. And obviously anybody with half a brain could probably.
He's a J-Cat, though.
Figure out how I feel.
He's a J-Cat. Adam don't know what a J-Cat is. So if this is not a skit, he's, you know, this is what a J-Cat is.
About this, which is that I now no longer fuck with King Pill in any way, shape, or form. I have to admit, Flacco has been in the group chat telling us over and over and over, this guy is a J-Cat. He's a piece of shit. He's a clout chaser. Really, I should have listened to 4XTRA too. Said he was a smoker. Said he was a weirdo. Here we are. 4XTRA, I may have been wrong. Flacco, I got to admit that you're right about a lot of stuff, and I hate that. I hate having to admit.
Flacco being right.
Flacco being right is probably the worst thing that I could ever imagine. But that is, in fact, how this went down. And honestly, I think it was probably the first time that any rapper, person that we had on the podcast, etc., had ever tried to like do anything physical towards me in any kind of way, shape, or form. Now, when you watch the clip, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to rewatch this, you can tell that King Pill really like wasn't doing anything until his boys got between him. You know?
Right. Yep. Man, they jump on that plantation, and like I said, they do the circus games. Niggas come on there, and it's a revolving door.
You know, like
brought his camera in.
That's when his camera comes out, and that's when it becomes the kind of thing of like, oh, like hold me back. I don't want to. Oh yeah, hold me back. I'm gonna do something to him. Like he didn't have that energy. He was just kind of standing close to me until his homies started jumping in between him, and then all of a sudden he's Hulk Hogan. Now I guess I'll turn it to Donnie and Lush, who are both there. What was this like for you, witnessing this insane situation?
Well, first of all, shouts to the dudes from 456 that were there, because I really feel like they recognized very quickly what time it was, and the fact that they it could have been a different dynamic if they would have just backed his play. You know what I mean? There's other people like a 4XTRAS, for example. I feel like if 4XTRAS friends saw him getting mad, I don't know if they would want to come. They might be like, we're all tripping now.
You kind of got the vibe that this was.
It was like, man, you a joke. Nobody tripping off you, bro. The homies they trying to get on you, fucking up the sauce and shit.
State your name, where you calling it from?
All right, what's going on, bro? That baby evil, bro. I'm from Pacoima, Pyro.
So how you feel about Wack repping Pyro?
Man, listen, I'm from he from the same neighborhood as me, bro. Just to be real with you. And
How you feel about him repping it though? Like on some real stuff?
No. See, that's what the internet got twisted, bro. The blood not from the turf, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Bro, let me just keep it all the way a buck with you, bro. He got into trouble when he was a kid, right? He did some time or whatever in the YA. You know what I mean? But he ain't never, as an adult, man, he ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? He changed his life for the better, whatever the case may be. But he made a mistake as a child. He was never around as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And
For nearly half a century, students have come to us to train for their careers.
once he got out, you know, he got his little, you know, bread together and whatnot. And he was more like the homie that you could call, blood, when one of the little homies got arrested or something. Because, you know, Wack got a bondsman that he, you know what I'm saying? He got a bail bondsman.
Okay.
So when the little homies get caught with a burn,
he got a badge too.
There's some, you know, whatever the case may be, you can call Wack, and Wack will call the bondsman and get the little homie out. You know what I'm saying? With no money down, nothing, just off his word or however they worked it out. You know what I'm saying? So he was more like a resourceful homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in like 2008, you know, when that Main Street case, you know, had happened, you know, the set, we had caught word that he was involved with it. And we didn't get the paperwork till about 2012. You understand what I'm saying? Because
right.
You don't instantly get the paperwork. It takes some time. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's in the pen and stuff to get the paperwork down to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
So we get the paperwork 2012. We've been trying to call blood to pull up to the turf so we can just hold part about this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to figure this out. He ain't been to the neighborhood since about 2010. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't been around since 2010. You feel what I'm saying? And he used to be back and forth to like Oklahoma, I want to say, or Ohio. It was Oklahoma. It was definitely Oklahoma. He used to be back and forth to Oklahoma.
No, that's a fact. Cloud chaser or not, 4XTRAS had a chance to get a bag to fight King Pill and Funk. Pray for 4XTRAS, yes. Because they was trying to, I think he was going to at least he could have probably walked away with at least 75, almost 100, you know, you never know. But I think it was definitely 50K, what I heard. So, I mean, he probably could have walked away with more. Plus, that would have built up for him to fight, what's his name, Aaron the Plumber, if that would have happened. I heard Aaron the Plumber don't want to fight him either. I don't know. Talking about King Pill. Now, what I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing about this recording. Just to put it out there for the people. I seen it, I looked at it, listened to it. I was like, he said his name is Baby Evil or Little Evil. I don't know if to be true. I looked at the comments. Some of the comments saying, nah, that ain't him. Some pretty much like, oh, that's some fucked up. They just listening to the content. Other than that, though, it sound like the dude is from Pacoima and from that section. So I mean, but we gonna listen to the content.
And you know, once we got word of this, he felt like it was a suppressor on him. You know what I'm saying? He felt like it was a suppressor, so he stopped bailing homies out. He stopped doing all that stuff he used to be resourceful for. He vanished. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we like, wow, it must be true. You know what I'm saying? So we get the paperwork about the Main Street case, and it say CS2 back. Now anybody that been, you know what I'm saying, that been locked up and shit like that, you can put two and two together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta say your first and last name. If me and you drove in my car to go hit a bank on a Thursday, and then the person tell it was on a Thursday, we went and hit the bank, we rode in his car, I know who I was with, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know who I was with, blood. It ain't, to the masses, it may be kind of tricky to figure out who's what, but if me and you went, and you told on me that I picked you up in my car, we went on Thursday at 3:30, I know who I was with on Thursday at 3:30 in my car.
That's like shout out to FG, like you said about James. They call him Rat James. He knew who ratted on him when he went down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you in the paperwork, you know who you was talking to, what happened.
You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
So when it came out CS2 back, it really was. It was a no-brainer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a no-brainer that it was blood. But I can't say this. Black 100 he's been in the middle of a lot of shit. He's been in the middle of stuff that you would question, and he gotta be working, because just being involved with that stuff, you're gonna at least get questioned. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the badge was the last straw, homie. The badge was the last straw, because any reputable street guy, ex-street guy, future street guy, whatever the case may be, that badge is the last thing you gonna ever have on your person, homie.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Facts.
As a street cat, as a retired, that's like Big Meek walking around with a badge on him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's gonna happen.
Right.
It's not gonna happen whether you still in the streets, was in the streets, or about to be in the streets. You're never gonna have no badge.
What y'all think, man? The badge was too far. You went too far. I told y'all niggas that Wack is gonna come out and he's just gonna put it all out there that this is what I'm about. He's the new version of the hip hop cop. The old hip hop cop was in the shadows. You know, people knew about him, but we didn't know about him, you know, in the media like that. And he came out, he had documents of them following up their favorite rappers. So, I mean, here's the new version. I got the work. My team is on it. The exposers on that. It's a new version of the same shit, or the old shit. You know what I'm saying? This one is the old one. He wasn't involved with gangs and all that type of stuff. He was just following the rappers, seeing what they was doing and all that. This one, he got intel. He actually mingled with the degenerates, as they say. So let's just keep it 100. If y'all don't think he's not working, then I don't know what to tell you.
On you, homie. That's equivalent to like a wire or something, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when that surfaced the internet, blood, it was more or less like, man, all this time, blood, been really them people. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
And you know, it's people in the hood too that they questioned blood for years. You know, he got his couple minions that he still rock with or whatever the case may be, but as far as him coming to the hood and he could pull up to any power roof set, it will not happen, homie. You know what I'm saying? He can't do it. He can't do it. It's not because somebody gonna harm him.
I believe that. Yep. But that's the whole thing, though. Like, I don't even, this dude, what is his name, SBGTV, we know how he, you know, a lot of this shit, some of this shit be fugazi. Or you got somebody talking all this shit about Wack and what he's done and how he is, and correlate still with the things that you've been seeing on the internet. We got OG Paru exposing Wack 100's police badge.
Doing the most.
And Big U's Rico. No Jumper, DJ Plaid.
And yet you got me down here in San Antonio, Texas, and you knew before we came it wasn't a Waffle House. and that's amazing. It wasn't a Waffle House. See, this is how Boss Talk treats me. But it's I've made it through, but I mean, it's not that I'm exceptional, but I am special because I was forced in control of my life early on. So I didn't do the things that y'all was able to do. So now I'm able to express it. Eating 1 meal a day, preserving myself, don't drink, don't stink, none of that. So that's I'm just saying. And then when you would get these new guys that feel like they got it all and know it all. But we'll work on them too.
Well, I want to just ask you, man. Like I be going through the internet and stuff, and man, I the other night I was rolling through, man, and of course, the guy who pretty much we had the recording and everything where y'all had fell out, it came back and it was like, okay, do you really know Wack 100? Let me ask you that, man. Let's. Have you ever met him?
Yes, I met him twice. And this is what you did when they talk about a liar can never say the same thing twice. The first time I met him was the Drake and Game video over in my mother's neighborhood, in my brother's neighborhood in Cedar Block.
Okay.
And he looked like a surfer at that time, and Game and one of the other little.
Tell me if you're feeling this way. The internet that we've all so come to depend on has become one.
Homies got into a little altercation, and Rat 100 seen the gun and broke off and ran. But he was real nice then. So we go back. He was the interview you're talking about. He expresses that nobody knew anything about me from 2000. Well, nobody knew anything about him until 2000. He didn't come on death row until 2003, as I understand it. And when he came on death row in 2003, he didn't come on, it wasn't even death row. At the time it came on, Keter Rock was over death row. Suge was in jail. He got put on by Reggie Wright Jr. He didn't get put on by CJL or Bunchreal or nobody. Nobody has any evidence of him before 2000. I don't know nothing about him. The first time I ever heard about him when Jimmy Henchman got cracked and got arrested in New York, and he came up, he developed me, started managing Game. Wow. So that's when he became popular in Compton, California. He wasn't an element before him. Didn't nobody know him in Pacoima. I go back to I was one of the first dudes from Compton in the 70s, 71, when the first Crips came in. When Bunchy Griffin came in, Skipper from the Avenues, Walker, Skipper, Chuckawalla wouldn't take a fade and argue with the police, allegedly, and they transferred him out. Listen, with a couple of them dudes, and when I said he was confused, originally, Pacoima, they were the 3 Ps, Pacoima, Pasadena, and Pomona, the 3 Ps. But then how we got the 2 Ps and a B, because Pacoima is Pacoima Pyrus, Pasadena is Denver Lane, they bloods, and 456 Pomona, right? So they dropped the 3 Ps and made it 2 Ps and a B. So that's the origination of the 3 Ps. We can't keep saying 3 Ps because Pasadena are bloods. They're from Denver Lane. So for the respect, as I understand it, is that how it became 2 Ps and a B. And the homie that did it, he stood on it. He got into it with Puddin'. Puddin' said, man, we can't have no B behind the P. He got on with Puddin'. He got on with Biggs, Carlos, out of the Bounty Hunters. Man, you can't have no P in front of the B. And he stood on that. But that has nothing to do with Rat 100. He was not a part of no element. He hasn't put no work in. He went to prison for shooting somebody with a BB gun. He did his time in Chuckawalla, wouldn't take a fade, and argued with the police, allegedly.
If you're a man, then you've probably heard multiple versions of the following sayings throughout your entire life. Man up, don't cry, and just deal with it. And maybe that's exactly...
And they transferred him out. So all these names he's talking about, Monkey Man, I did time with these dudes. He's calling their name, and ain't nobody. He don't, well, I talked to some of the OGs. Well, you sure didn't talk to GB, because me and GB's father and his uncle, them was my little homeboys. You didn't talk to Mo, because Mo's daddy and his uncle was my homeboys. So anybody you talked to said they didn't know me. They didn't come to Compton until the 80s, 84, 85. It's nobody in Compton, even his boy John T. John T didn't tell him he didn't know me. Reggie Wright show didn't tell him he didn't know me. So where did you get this from? Show me one person that's from Compton said they didn't know Marvin Kinsey, Marvelous Marv, or the Ayatollah. I eat your hat.
Well, let me ask you this. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day have to end. Let me just say this. When I first hear about it, a few years now ago, you bringing the recording. I don't know how you and him end up on the phone together. I think Reggie Wright was on the call.
Right.
Some kind of way y'all get twisted. What was the whole thing of y'all, how y'all first even got sideways?
I was with Melvin Farmer. Melvin Farmer, I didn't know nothing about Adam 12 or No Jumper. He like, man, we got an interview. They want to interview us. I'm like, who? We go down.
That was after Boss Talk 101 interview. After y'all had fell out with Charleston and all that on my show.
After Charleston, I guess after
Boss Talk. After Boss Talk 101.
After Boss Talk. So he said, man, let's go. So we went down there. So Adam 12 asked me a question. What's happening with WAC 100? Is he a Pyro? And I said, he ain't from Compton. I don't know him. He's not from Compton. He got offended. Adam, the white boy, turns around and brings him on. He said, well, yeah, Ayatollah says, you're not a Pyro, you're not from Compton, right? So he tried to put it on the black boy. I don't know if it was AB. No, you asked the question. And I gave you the answer that he wasn't from Compton. So he says on his show that when he see this 70-year-old ninja, he gonna knock him out. And I said, well, shoot, if I give you 10 grand if you knock me out. Yosemite Sam, I'm not gonna let no little bitty man whoop me like that. So it end up back and forth on the media. Yeah, when I see him, I'm gonna knock him out. That's another fade he never took. So Reggie said, bomb first, he said, Marv, it's just a misunderstanding. You and dude need to talk. Oh, I'm good for talking, whatever you want to say. We get on the phone, he want, you said this and bruh, that's not even the point. You said, I said, you said you was gonna knock me out. When can we meet? When can we meet? Oh, I'm gonna show you what this bag gonna do. So he put a contract on my life. That was 4 years ago, still breathing.
So now you guys, I just seen him and Charleston sitting down together. They had issues on the phone. They were screaming at each other at once upon a time. Will it ever be a time where you and this guy will sit down and talk? WAC 100?
Yeah. After he leave the emergency. Sure.
So, because a lot of times, a lot of these people on the internet, they talk back and forth, and they do this, and as they doing it, it's a thing, it's a plot just to get people to look at what they're doing, like Good Times used to be, like Different Strokes. You know, I'm going back, but then Family Matters, Bill Cosby, Sanford and Son, Martin.
Yeah,
but that's what they're turning this internet thing into.
But they turning it into, but everybody ain't like that. Some people gonna make you stand on your word. So I'm not forgiving like that. When you say things to me, it hurts my feelings. I'm emotional like that. I'm quick to anger and hard to forgive.
Wow.
And I know that about.
Right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Call it Finette, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal, non-lethal. John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it, hood boy was quick to squeeze the trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I'll kill for that nigga. I die for the street that I'll post on with my killers. That is not my baby, lately I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting. Keep hating, I promise it's coming, little Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm knowing it's cap. 5.56 fly out ARP, ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for solely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 2 2 3s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gon' ever need. I tell down they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir, not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, give a fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two, and they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Got a grip, nigga, get a grip, nigga, with the gang and rolling with the Alpine banging. On me what you gotta sag.
FirstFamRadio.